You're old.
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day.
Hmm.
I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Open 30. 30.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. I like your new style. A bit revealing for my taste, but not entirely unappealing.
Oh, yeah?
Hmm.
Well, don't get your hopes up, big boy. I'm undercover, keeping tabs on derelict row ballers. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen.
Oh.
This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go
I
ahead.
guess
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive.
Maybe?
We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay. And where do I fit
I
in
guess
all
I
this?
gotta go find something.
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman.
I am a
This guy's
hitman.
nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits a fan. You in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Well, I don't know. Are we arranging?
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
Okay. Undercover.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a
I
hitman?
can do that easy.
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
Not bad.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police
Not
station.
bad.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen.
What
We think
about
O'Malley will
undercover?
ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Okay.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive.
Okay.
So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out.
Fine.
One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
What about the apartment?
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay. And the shipments? DRB territory?
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I needed to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-Aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would
Ooh.
make shit easier to handle on my side.
I need that
Okay,
invisibility thing.
let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Of
Excellent.
course.
Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
I guess so. That's fine. Good old.
Look at the equipment you've got. Woo! Why not give me a little demo?
Oh, fuck off. Down this way, down this way.
You hear what Lazarus been saying? This country's falling apart, man. States are looking to leave the Union.
Excuse me?
You hear what that Pikers bitch was saying?
The resurgence of Detroit due in no small part to Sarah Industries.
I've been out on the streets. It's a long time. Seen a lot of bad shit out here.
Yes, a lot of good shit. Excuse me? Going through. For the screen. That's probably nothing. Right, which is first? S3 or S2? S3 for. Bunch of pumps around here.
This city is one big gutter. Always will.
Don't like where my apartment is.
What about getting my pit bull augmented? Get him some cyber paws, cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Fucking tired freak. Right. Go
Grayson
in,
hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those Aug lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop 'em.
bitch.
Grayson, where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? He been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks.
Oh,
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a
Hey,
compliment.
what does that mean?
She told me you might have information
I will need some help. Cover. What's the info?
regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass,
And they
orders
come?
from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right.
What the hell does personality
you know
type
how it is.
means?
Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked.
B-O-K-I.
People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully
There's a
investigate.
B guy.
I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be
have
traces
no
of
idea
this
who that
left
is.
on his office computer.
Tell me.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there.
Yeah, gotta go
There's an
there.
officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence.
Of course.
You should talk to him. Find out what he
Is this
knows.
guy an alpha,
Okay,
beta,
I'll
or
have
mega
a little
guy?
chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby.
He's
He got
beta.
retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker.
Someone make us stuff.
Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891.
4891.
I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like
what
I
you
imagined.
did there.
It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
Click that stuff.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Fine. Convince.
Come on, Chase. You're the good guy, the honest cop. In a police flick, you'd be the straight arrow. You know deep down you want to do what's right. That safe code could mean a lot.
Don't paint me as a hero, Jensen. I'm a regular guy. But you're right, though. I always tried to do the right thing. The code is 7196. But do me a favor. Can you at least try to hack the damn thing before punching in the code? If I'm lucky, it'll be enough to throw them off.
Fine. Decided. Right, what else is there? I am totally lost. I think that is. Great. Okay, we'll do this one at a time. Should we be safe first? Saving. Press escape too many times. Right, in. There's one of the key upstairs. Buddy. You left the door open, sir?
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move around quite a bit, but at the moment he's occupying an apartment in a building on Earl's Court.
Ooh, I don't know.
If you mention my name, he'll give you a discount on his wares. He deals in, well, he's a gun runner.
Now you
How does a
tell
guy like
me
you know someone like that?
I get a
Growing up in my old
discount.
neighborhood, you learn pretty quick to
What
cultivate
the
certain types of
hell? I can pay
relationships.
full price. Okay.
I can never thank you enough for what you did.
No. Was it on the way out? Not smoke coming out.